Ariel! Ariel, where are you? Your daddy is looking for you. Come back, Ariel. Cause we have to go under the sea. Do your kids ever ask you, do they want fish? Daddy, can I get some fish, please, for the house? Now you can. You don't have to feed these guys. Screw it. Brick built. These guys will last forever. Gotta figure out how to dust them off.
Okay.
Gotta warm up.
Yes.
Warm up. What are we doing? We're going underwater today. Looking at a brand called DK. Dick Tech Creators. That's what they call themselves. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Brickmeupscottie. I'm Scottie. How are you watching? Bemis. We're reviewing alternative bricks. You can buy alternative bricks on my store on brickmeupscottie.com. You can also buy Lego sets. I did put up the Rivendell, and you know we have the BTS and just a couple of them. But anyway, if you want to request some Lego sets, go for it. Or if you want to buy some alternative, go for it. Alternative bricks. Today I'm with Chris. Chris, how you doing?
Good.
Are we all? I'm good, thank you. Are we all alive today? Barely alive. Barely alive. Okay, today we're looking at this. DK has a bunch of fun, non-licensed sets, but they're super cool. They have the chameleon and the octopus, which we also sell, by the way. You know, if you're a seller or a brand, you don't have to send me the set and be like, review it and commission all this other stuff. You'll find that with every other YouTuber. You can find that chameleon in like every single review, but go watch it. That chameleon's pretty cool. Screw the chameleon. We're going to go underwater today. Chris?
Yes.
We're going to go for a swim in the ocean. So DK has released a couple of fish tanks. These ones are a little bit older, not quite new. They have more. I think they're on the store. I can't remember. Anyway, they have these two and I think like two more. So today we're going to look at one specifically. Maybe we'll look at this one if you want me to review this one, which is like Finding Nemo, Finding Dory. Let me know. For today, we're going to look at this because my son's like, Papa, build me this one. So what we're looking at today is from DK, Dick Tech Creators, Atlantis World Aquaria series. This is the Shark 7020, 648 pieces. Undersea adventure tours. Let's go on a tour together. Come with me. Hold my hand. Let's drown and get bitten by a shark. Okay, this is a very small, tiny, puny little set. I thought my 6-year-old could build it, but he couldn't because the base is a little bit complex. The top part is not that bad, but it looks a little bit flimsy, right? What I don't like about this set, right away, background, damn it, Chris, more cardboard background. You have to put this on here. Ooh, it's a nice background, but if I take it away and go like that, looks plain, like that, looks colorful, like that, looks plain, like that, looks colorful, that looks plain, that looks colorful. Chris, you like it with or without? Like that? Without.
I don't know, man.
They actually have one brick set that is a fish tank that you can actually put water inside. It's another China brand, but this one for sure, you cannot put water inside because this is just a plain frame. But anyway, you have an idea what the background looks like there. If you're into the whole Little Mermaid theme, and go, under the sea, under the sea. I hate this kind of backgrounds. Throw them away. Don't show them to me. Oh, I should show you the box. The box is actually pretty good. It's a nice sized box. The set can definitely collapse down half the size of this box. So you're gonna be paying for more if you want a box. We can send it with a box. There's the front. And thank goodness, this must be an original set. If not, you can scream at me all you like. There's the back. And yes, you do have some brick lights. Can we send it with brick lights? Probably not if you're doing it by post office style. DHL is fine, depending on how I feel. If I take the batteries out for you, yeah, most of the time you should have the brick light, but a lot of brands might not sell it because it's just more irritating. Batteries, man, sending batteries is a stupid thing right now. But anyway, more information there. That's it, the sides are like kind of plain. And let's see the book. It kind of has a SpongeBob-y look to it, like cartoony world. Pretty cute. Is it easy to read? Yeah, you know what though? The more I build DK, the more I feel like the clutch is pretty tight, man. As I mentioned, the base part is really tricky to put together. Like once it fall apart, it was actually a little frustrating even for me. I'm like, dude, this thing is not going to hold together. But when the pieces are all in the end, they all hold well together. And you can see on this page, that's why it has like some Technic pieces there. So I had to put some plates going around it. So if you push down too hard, everything might get a little bit flimsy inside. But Anyway, let's look at the sets. What's the first thing that's popping out to you guys? Chris, what's the first thing you like about this set?
The seahorse.
Oh, you like the seahorse? Actually, I like the seahorse.
Yeah, so cute.
Individually, building it, the seahorse is totally fine. You can take them out. You can rearrange this whole thing, which is great. You do get some spares, not a lot, but you can at least like add the spares and make more plants and vegetation around. Seahorse is very cool. No stickers. It's all printed. All the pieces that you see, like the eyes, the sign down here that says DK Aquarium. But it is a very small plain set. You have a knob on this side here, and if I turn it, watch what happens. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, Mr. Krabby's in the way. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, he's going pretty forward there, man. He kind of just like makes a little loop. But if you go the other way, sometimes once you get stuck. So far, so good. Oh! Looks like it's gonna like fall off right there. Has just enough space. I gotta move the crab. The crab's supposed to float like kind of upwards. And it's kind of loose. There like that. Now, how many times are you gonna be doing this to your set? Your kid's gonna keep playing with this thing? Chris is nodding his head no. It would have been just better just being stationary, right? Didn't have to have the Technic joint. I think if it didn't have the Technic joints, the plates would have fit a lot flatter, would have been a lot straighter. It would have looked perfectly fine like this, but they had to sell this thing, man. Here's the look underneath. Will it pop off on you? Will it get janky? Yeah, most likely. Things, oh yeah, it's getting stuck right there. Things might want to move around. Oh, it's working though. Not the best in the world. Like, really didn't need this kind of thing, man. But you can see how many gaps, or how much gap there is. So you have to be careful when you're pushing down on this thing. It does come with brick lights, as I mentioned. You don't actually have to use the brick lights. I personally am not a fan of lights. You guys know that already. You can just take them off and just keep the clear part in there. But we had to show that there's fish in here. Does that do anything different for you guys? Does that add any flavor?
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Do we need to turn off the lights to show what it looks like in the dark, or no need? Here, I'll put the background back on. And by the way, yeah, you can turn it off, it's fine. Just to let people know, the background actually is being held down by pins and you slot them in, but I don't want to waste the background or poke any holes in it or anything. But you can't even see it now, but hey. You get a little glimpse of what it looks like underwater in the darkness. Now the shark looks scary. Ooh. If I pull it out of the way and see. No difference. Thank you, Chris. You can turn on the lights. There you guys go. You get an idea what the big lights look like. Very weak. We'll just keep these off. So Chris likes the seahorse. I like how they use the flippers that are trans-clear purple flippers on the seahorse. Very cool. Very easy to put together. Pretty sturdy. I like the little plants that are around, but some of them are very minimal. But I like this one down here. I think it's coral. You got some fish here in the corner, and you know what? The fish actually have eyes and prints on them. Usually they don't. They're just like one color. So I was like, oh, I don't know if that's just for the DK thing. Oh, you do have like other little things scattered along the floor, like little mushroom-looking things. Little orange stars. Then we got the shark. The beautiful shark can come off. Take him off again. Comes off pretty easily. I like the eyes, man. It looks evil. So the shark was actually fun to put together too. No issues at all. The back can articulate the tail a little bit there. There's the fin part. Props to them. If this is original, the fins might pop off here. But I like that. And just to show you the background, without the shark in there, you can see very plain. And a lot of tiles or a lot of brick pieces that are kind of just floating over gaps. I guess they're like, yeah, you're not going to push down on it. But yeah, if you were trying to push down on this, you can see like, yeah, it's not really perfect right there. Along the back, you got the crab. Yo, seriously, the seahorse, the crab, the shark, they were fun to put together. So your kids can put that together while you put the tank together for them. If you have kids, like me. Okay, let's stick this guy back on. It feels like it wants to break. Along the back side, you got more little coral pieces, just in different color. You got a treasure chest with nothing inside, and a bunch of surfboards. Why do we have surfboards back there? Chris, you know why? Because the shark probably ate all the surfers, and all the surfboards floated down to the bottom of the ocean. Then finally, you got the frame here, which is pretty weak. I feel like they're kind of weak. It's just simple. I wish, you know, I would have loved to just have seen more clear bricks, just like more of a structure wall on all four sides. It would have been nice. If I were to just spin it for you guys to show you every angle there. Again, the crab should be facing up. Yeah, it should be facing up, but it's kind of loose there because it's just kind of like sitting on a Technic pin. I love his claws. I thought that was really good. There's the back, the treasure chest, the surfboards. Could have used a little bit more inside, but it's just a very small set. What do you guys think? Overall, too plain Jane. They do have these little clear plastic pieces on the edges that acts as a frame or fish tank screen. I just kind of wish the whole thing was a screen. The interesting thing is, Lego actually does have an aquarium. I think it's number 31122, 31122. Let's put it side by side. We'll put this here like this, and then I'll put a picture of the other one next to it, and we can kind of see what you guys think. I think the Lego one would look a little bit more plain. Does it have functions and features too? I haven't really looked at it. Let me just take a quick peek myself. No feature, but the frame is using like straight up bricks. So the Lego one might be a little bit more sturdy. However, the Lego one is very close to the Dory one, which is this one right here. This one looks a lot more alive, and it's probably the background that's doing it. But this one, if I look on the back here, has a giant ass jellyfish right there, man. The other one doesn't. So let's put this side by side with the Lego one. See what you guys think. So DK's just jumping on the bandwagon, like whatever is, looks kind of cool that Big L's doing. Let's make our own version. We'll take it to another level by having moving parts and cardboard backgrounds. It is now time for dimensions. Here's my plates, my 32 base plates. You can certainly fit maybe one or two of these on here. I think two can fit on here just fine. If I put this somewhere randomly around here, you're looking, okay, I'll put it to the end here so you guys can see it. You're looking at about 30 studs by length. Because of the knob, it take down 2 studs if you want to go shorter than that. If you don't want to use the functional piece, you can just pull that out. By about 18, there, around there, kind of curves a little bit. So let's break out your 1x4 bricks. We'll stack it up here. The spotlight at the highest point, and that is 15 bricks in height. Pretty small guy. Okay, video's done. It's time for me to drop the sets. I'm back to dropping sets again. I was busy before, but a lot of you asked me, why am I dropping sets for? There's a whole backstory. Go watch my older videos, see which one is the first one, and I explain why I drop it. So here we go, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So hey, seahorse came off, shark came off, and the crab came off. Guess what? This thing is still working, still cranking, and they're okay here. All right, the clutch is tough on this, I'm telling you guys. So there you guys go, the aquarium fish tank with this cardboard that will break on you and fall apart on you. Do you need to use it? Do you want to use it? Don't forget, you have the pieces there to push into the hole to hold it. A little bit nicer than this, but I think this is good enough for you to see. I think it's pretty cute. I like the details in it. It's just small, it's a fun little set. And these are available in my store, brickmeupscottie.com. Go get yours. Let me know if you want me to do the other ones or the newer ones. And lots of DK stuff coming in. Let's go have some fun and review those for you. So thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, you guys, brick me out. Chris, which one looks better to you? This one or the shark one?
Oh, maybe the Nemo.
Nemo. Chris Nemo fan.
Looks really good, man. Maybe the color? Is it?
Maybe,
Yeah, you can see the orange Nemo pop up so fast, right?
More colorful, right?
More colorful. All Costa shark is blue and the background is blue. It's kind of
Hidden.
right?
They could have just combined this all together and make it like one big fish tank, you know?
It's very nice.
Definitely inspired by Finding Nemo because they have a shark in there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, right? Remember how sad the story is? Like in the beginning, all the babies die like right away. The first like 5 minutes. Sad, man. What kind of cartoon is that, man?